your last album in Waves was released in August last year. What does that still mean for your schedule in 2012 and 2013? To sum it up.
Since we were preparing for the record to come out, we've pretty much been on tour. So since, like, I guess a couple months leading up to the release, including the release specifically in Germany, our release date was Wacken Open Air. So we played that day and Waves came out. Thanks to that show, I believe the record charted very highly and very well. And we've been on tour ever since, like having anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks off at a time. But 2012 will be about 10 or 11 months out of the year straight on tour.
Oh, okay. How does that feel for you guys? Do you sometimes get on the edge? You know,
it definitely takes its toll physically, and I mean, we do enjoy the time off that we do get, but at the same time, we're very thankful that we have a schedule like that, because there's a lot of bands and just people in general, I mean, that don't have any work at all. So it'd be hard for us to complain to be out here and doing what we love, and you know, being able to at least make an all right living off of it, and coming to like Germany, you know, and enjoying all the good food and beer. Can't complain.
Yeah, my quote of the year has been, gotta strike while the iron is there. Yeah. While the iron exists. It's not while the iron's hot, it's while the iron exists. Yeah. Because like you said, so many bands can't even tour, so we're fortunate.
Yeah. When you get home for a couple of days, what's the first thing you do, or what's the thing you're looking forward to doing the most?
Ooh. I think it's usually the like
having
really
your own toilets.
Yeah, the simple things.
People
like
would
toilet,
forget that.
Man.
Yeah.
Toilet more so than even the bed, man.
To be able to shit when you feel like it and not have to plan it out and search somewhere or go pay a coffee shop
or
like
share
$2.
With like 50 people.
Yeah, share it with slobs that leave their floss and their pubic hair all over the toilet seat, you know.
You really like learn
about that.
how bad of like hygiene skills people have on tour.
In your own bed, that's amazing. Your own laundry, to be able to do laundry yourself and not pay 55 euros for it.
It's cool because it kind of makes like going home feel like a vacation.
Yeah.
And we live in Florida, so like it definitely feels, for me, like I live right by the beach, so I go home, I'm just like chilling out, you know, get to enjoy all the things, like he said, the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, people
go to the beach.
It's the small things in life that people forget about. Like when you can go to a show and you're like, oh, I want to be there, I want to do what they're doing. Then you go home, you can shower in your own shower, lay in your own bed, no matter how big or small your place is. At least you have that consistency. I mean, we did some festivals the other day where there are no toilets. There is no running water in the entire festival. And that's how U.S. festivals are at times. No running water. Where German festivals have their shit down better than I think the rest of the world for German festivals. Music festivals. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in Germany, but
I think you guys have been doing them for so long that you just gotta...
Yeah, badass food. There's like shower trailers and
it definitely makes coming over here very easy for us.
But yeah, so I guess the first thing I do when I get home is I unpack everything and then I cook and eat with
all 5 bags.
Yeah, dude, I have a packing problem. It's terrible. Luckily I don't burden anybody with the bags except for myself. I had like 5 or 6 bags after a 1-month tour. It sucked.
A suitcase full of like Triscuits.
Yeah, it was like snacks, my bedding, my pillows, video game system I didn't use.
Do you get souvenirs along the way when you're...
Japan is hard to come home from because every single fan brings a gift for everybody in the band. So that's hard to get back home. But it's awesome.
What was the best gift you got?
I got like treats for my cat. Like they knew I had a cat, so like I was getting toys and like treats and stuff, and that was it's very thoughtful and very original. Like you'll get some of the craziest gifts in Japan, but there's always like a good like reason why they give it.
Yeah, they always really think of you and why you would want that thing.
I think like when we did Shogun, they gave us a lot of like samurai stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. I get a lot of because I collect Final Fantasy stuff, and I get a lot of those toys and stuff from Japan. Yeah.
But what does it feel like when the person you don't know, they know you have a cat and bring, you know,
they're just
the way it is, I guess.
No, I mean, we definitely are a very, I guess, outgoing band. We talk to our fans. We let people, I mean, we try to keep our personal lives personal to an extent, but at the same time, we don't mind that people know things like that. I mean, his wife has a site for their dog that's pretty popular.
Yeah, dailymiyuki.tumblr.com.
It's all fun, you know. It's not like, we definitely try to stay in touch with our fans. I definitely like the fact that Twitter is like a constant conversation with them.
Yeah, some bands are very against being like open, which is fine. That's their own thing. They keep that mystique. But I think in an age where people are so used to getting everything so instantaneously, I think that the bands that stay on top of that maybe have a good shot in the technology age.
Young kids don't know about bands having mystique anymore. They just know instant stuff. They go on Spotify, every band's album's there. they can stream anything, they can talk to pretty much any band they want to now. I mean, it's really easy, which I think is cool. I mean, if I could have, sent James Hetfield a tweet back when I was like 15, that'd have been cool to get a response.
Yeah, I'll have kids ask me like what camera I use for food photography, and I'll let them know my settings and what camera I use. Yeah, it'd be cool to have to work for it, but I mean, I guess that's the way the world is now. I mean, so I guess old school bands probably all disagree with this, but it's the way it is now.
Yeah, but what do you think? Internet curse or blessing?
Yeah, there's both sides of the blade there, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I think the fact that everything is so easy, gives everyone a sense of, even myself, a feeling of entitlement. All right, I should be able to watch shows for free and movies for free and get albums for free, but that's not the way it is, because what people do for their profession isn't for free. But it's an argument that no one will win. It's almost like an argument like sex, religion, or politics now when you're talking about it. But we've always embraced social media and the internet. But yeah, I guess people say people don't buy records because of A, B, or C, or because bands don't see the money anyway. But if people were selling the amount they were back in the 70s and 80s and millions of records, then everybody would be making money regardless.
Also, like, heavy music has, I mean, obviously the CD sales have definitely gone down across the board, but I still think it's staying pretty strong, because now you're seeing, bands debuting in the top 10 alongside a lot of this pop stuff. And I mean, maybe still those pop albums might be selling more, but I mean, the gap between that is definitely closing, and I think you'll always see that heavy metal fans will stick with their bands and support.